Cultural competency is a vital aspect of effective therapy, and this episode complements the Cultural Competency Training for Therapists course by Therapy Trainings. We'll explore the importance of understanding diverse cultural backgrounds and how this knowledge enhances therapeutic relationships. Whether you're an experienced therapist or new to the field, gaining insights into cultural competency will help you provide respectful and effective care to all clients. In today's episode, we're going to explore what cultural competency means, why it's vital in therapy, and how you can enhance your practice by understanding cultural differences, increasing your awareness of diverse cultures, and developing effective communication strategies. We'll also discuss some common misconceptions around this topic and how to address them, as well as the concept of cultural humility and its role in therapy. By the end of our time together, you'll have some valuable insights and strategies to incorporate into your practice. So, let's get started. First, let's define cultural competency. Cultural competency involves understanding and appreciating the diverse backgrounds, beliefs, and values of your clients. It is the ability to engage in effective interactions with people from different cultures. In therapy, this means recognizing how cultural influences can shape a client's experience, worldview, and approach to mental health. Why is this important? Well, consider this. Every client who walks into your office carries with them a unique story shaped by their culture. Ignoring these cultural narratives can lead to misunderstandings, ineffective treatment, and ultimately harm. Imagine a therapist who doesn't understand the significance of family dynamics in a client's culture. This could lead to a therapeutic approach that feels irrelevant or dismissive to the client, which in turn can hinder the therapeutic alliance. Conversely, when therapists are culturally competent, they create a safe and supportive environment where clients can express themselves without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. Now, let's talk about the impact of cultural differences on therapy. Each culture has its own set of norms, values, and communication styles. For example, in some cultures, discussing emotions openly may be encouraged, while in others, it might be considered inappropriate or even shameful. Acknowledging these differences can significantly enhance the therapeutic process. Think about it. If a client comes from a culture that emphasizes direct communication, and you, as their therapist, prefer a more indirect approach, the messages can become muddled. This misalignment can lead to frustration on both sides. To bridge these gaps, it's essential to develop an understanding of cultural differences. This is where cultural awareness comes into play. In the Cultural Competency Training for Therapists course, you'll engage in exercises designed to increase your cultural awareness and knowledge of diverse cultures and traditions. You'll explore how various factors, such as race, ethnicity, religion, socioeconomic status, and even gender identity can influence a client's perspective and experience. Understanding these elements allows you to tailor your therapeutic approach, making it more relevant and effective for your clients. Let's pause for a moment and reflect. How often do you consider the cultural background of your clients during sessions? If you find yourself primarily focused on their presenting issues without considering their cultural context, it might be time to shift your approach. Being culturally aware means being open to learning about and valuing the experiences and traditions of your clients. It's about recognizing that cultural factors are not just an add-on, but are integral to understanding the whole person. Now, how do we effectively communicate with clients from diverse backgrounds? One key strategy is active listening. This means not only hearing what your clients say, but also paying attention to the nonverbal cues and cultural nuances in their communication. For instance, in some cultures, maintaining eye contact is a sign of respect and engagement, while in others, it may be seen as disrespectful or confrontational. As you navigate these differences, it's also essential to ask open-ended questions that encourage clients to share their experiences and perspectives. For example, instead of asking, "How does your family support you?" you might ask, "Can you tell me about your family's role in your life?" This invites the client to share in a way that feels comfortable and authentic to them. Another important aspect we explore in the course is cultural humility. Cultural humility is about recognizing that learning about cultures is an ongoing process. It involves understanding that you don't have all the answers and that you need to be open to feedback from your clients. This means being willing to acknowledge your own biases and prejudices and actively working to address them. One way to practice cultural humility is by engaging in self-reflection. Ask yourself, what assumptions do I bring into the therapeutic relationship? How do my own cultural experiences shape my understanding of my client's experiences? Regularly reflecting on these questions can help you become more aware of your biases and improve your cultural competency. Now, it's crucial to identify and address cultural barriers to therapy. Some clients may face systemic barriers that prevent them from accessing mental health services. These could include language barriers, financial constraints, or negative past experiences with healthcare professionals. As therapists, we have the responsibility to identify these barriers and work collaboratively with our clients to overcome them. For instance, if you are working with a client who speaks a different language, providing translation services or materials in their native language can help bridge that gap. Additionally, being aware of cultural stigmas surrounding mental health can lead to more effective engagement. For example, in some cultures, seeking therapy might be seen as a sign of weakness. Understanding these cultural nuances can help you address concerns and build rapport with your clients. Let's take a moment to address some common misconceptions about cultural competency. One misconception is that cultural competency can be achieved through a one-time training or workshop. In reality, cultural competency is not a destination, but a journey. It's about continuous learning and growth. You might feel you have a good grasp on cultural issues, but as society evolves, so do cultural norms and values. This means that a commitment to ongoing education and reflection is essential. Another misconception is that cultural competency is only relevant for therapists working with clients from diverse backgrounds. The truth is that every client brings their own cultural context into the therapeutic relationship, regardless of how similar they may appear to you. Ignoring this aspect can lead to missed opportunities for deeper understanding and connection. As we draw closer to the end of this episode, I want to leave you with some thought-provoking insights. Cultural competence is not just about being aware of differences, it's about valuing those differences and understanding how they shape the therapeutic process. It's about fostering an inclusive environment where all clients feel seen, heard, and respected. As you continue your professional journey, I encourage you to actively seek opportunities to expand your knowledge and understanding of diverse cultures. Participate in workshops, engage with community resources, and most importantly, listen to your clients. Their stories are the most powerful tools you have for becoming a more culturally competent therapist. I also invite you to visit therapy trainings at therapytrainings.com. Air course on cultural competency training for therapists provides in-depth knowledge and practical strategies that can enhance your practice. Remember, the journey toward cultural competency is ongoing, and every step you take brings you closer to becoming a more effective and empathetic therapist. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this discussion has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to reflect on your own practice. Together, we can make a meaningful impact on the lives of our clients by embracing cultural diversity and fostering understanding. Until next time, take care and keep learning.